The Wild West has a lot of mechanics, weapons, progression, NPCs, etc. But from all of them, my personal favorite, forts. In this video, I will be going over strategies and tips for defending and taking over forts. First of all, there are two forts, Fort Henry and Fort Spencer. First part of the video, defense. On defense, your main priority is not letting the raiders get in. I see a lot of people just fight instead of keeping them from entering. My advice is, instead of poking your head out, dying. And by the time you respawn, the gate is already broken. Just don't poke your head out if not necessary, especially if outnumbered. Tip: walk around the fort from time to time. You might find some siege ladders on your walls. To get rid of them, just walk up to them and push them down when prompted. Within the fort, there is a shop. There, you can buy all sorts of items and equipment such as ketchum grenades, a flare gun, bandages, Gatling gun ammo, and more. This is probably the most underrated feature in the Wild West. Ketchum grenades can do insane damage. Smoke bombs are basically deployable cover. The flare gun can provide light in the night. Bandages can heal you really fast. Wood planks help you repair the gates quickly without having to chop down trees, etc. Once the fort gate is broken, you can repair it by using a hammer and 6 wooden planks. I had a little bit of lag here. If the fort gate is only slightly broken, you won't need any planks to repair it. You can just use your hammer. There exists a glitch where if you keep moving towards the gate while constantly hitting it with a hammer, you become completely immune to explosions. If you are ever low on health but you are in a fort, you should consider sleeping in a tent as it boosts health regeneration. After you buy ammo from the shop, you can go load it into the Gatling gun, which fires a whole lot of bullets and can take someone down within a fraction of a second. The Gatling gun does 20 damage on average and 40 damage on headshot. Sometimes, when you are just minding your own business at your fort, a sniper might just try to take you down. In these situations, it's best to just try to get lost quick, unless you are looking for a fight. Also, I see not a lot of people use smoke bombs as cover, even though they are cheap and are very good. Within the fort, there are some parts that are designed only for defense. You can stay behind them, but you can't attack. But your opponents can't attack either. You can use this to waste your opponent's ammo. Also, when taking care of a fort, remember to not stay hyper-focused on the front. Always check behind, too. If your gun has good penetration, guns such as Martini rifle, Axagon, etc., you can shoot through the fort's walls. Second part of the video, offense. Excluding glitches, there are two ways to enter a fort: exploding the front gate and building ladders on the walls of the wall. To build a ladder, you will need a build tool and 5 wooden planks. Then just go up to a wall, and you will be prompted to build one. Also, when raiding forts, I recommend bringing a friend, as raiding solo is way harder. Also, as a duo, you can counter the repairing glitch from earlier, the one where you run into the gate as you are repairing it, by just both throwing dynamites, as the person repairing will be overwhelmed. But solo, you literally cannot counter it, so you will be forced to use ladders if your enemies know the glitch. Oh yeah, also, use the terrain nearby the forts to your advantage. Stuff like rocks, hills, trees, and the Fort Henry trenches can provide cover, and I don't see no one doing this. But bring healing items, like cactus juice or cooked animal meat, or even become a doctor to heal your friends. Usually, it takes 3 dynamites to break the fort gates. Otherwise, you can use 10 ketchum grenades or 3 dynamite arrows. A good duo raiding strategy is getting your friend to distract the enemies from the front, while you go build a ladder from the back and take them out without them realizing. For this strategy, you will need 3 dynamites, 5 wooden planks, and a hammer if you want things to go smoother. However, consider bringing some smoke grenades too. Another good duo approach of entering the fort is going both sneaky. There is a very useful and easy trick you can do with nothing more than a horse that lets you get into both Fort Henry and Fort Spencer. Another duo method of raiding the fort is going loud and having your friend cover you with a long-ranged weapon. I only recommend this one if you are good and confident in your abilities. Anyways, that's basically all, so thanks for watching. Ababababababak fajaos lal sefki den vamanda selvi kaljal kvakid na jeda so o C+.